This video is for the chosen ones. Um, Chosen ones, you've gotten a lot stronger over the years. You've learned, you've gained a lot of wisdom, and so now you're operating in a completely different way. You move very differently. I mean, you always move differently, but this time around, you have learned to handle situations differently. You have learned to have a different perspective about things. You have learned to control your reactions. You have learned to manage your emotions. You have learned to um, surround yourself with the right people or no people whatsoever, right? Because it's much better to be surrounded by nobody at all than to be surrounded by snakes that act like they're your friends or your family or. But as you know, friends or your enemies can be found in your families too, right? And so um, your own family, they can be monitoring spirits, right? Or they can be completely against you. And with many chosen ones and in their families, your family was actually, you've had a lot of people in your family who are your worst enemies, much worse than on the street, right? Or someone that you might know outside of your family, okay? And so, but tis the season to understand that times are changing, and so have you. You've changed and you've learned and you grew, and um, you no longer allowed to be just about anyone in your presence. As you know, you have learned the value of you and your own energy, and so you're extremely valuable. So is your energy. In fact, you're spiritually speaking, you're incredibly powerful. You're like a celebrity in the spirit world. And you have also learned to remove yourself from situations that no longer serve you or that harm you or that can potentially harm you, right? And so instead of, feeling sorry for people and trying to change them, you've learned that you should remove yourself and not get into those situations in the first place. You've learned that people need to change themselves, and they need to they need to want to change, right? They they need to want to change, okay? And so um tis the season for that, right? And so another thing is, right, is that chosen ones, when you enter the room, okay, you have the potential um, to cast out demons out of people. Okay, and so a lot of people on a spiritual level, they're going to run away as soon as you enter the room. Okay, because you're very powerful, right? And you probably have already been in certain very dark places, right? Demonic places, in fact, where you even felt this dense energy as soon as you walked in, right? You felt this dense energy in the room, and the people around you were looking at you with so much hate, or the demons in them, right? And you could see that that place was filled with demons, okay? And they did not want you there, okay? Especially the territorial demons, right? And um, some might have even asked you, like, what are you doing here, right? If it's a gym, why would you ask this, right? Like, physically speaking, in the physical world, well, I'm just here to work out, right? But it's a spiritual battle, right? It's a spiritual world. We're all spiritual beings having a physical experience, right? And so uh, that question wasn't asked for no reason, okay? Like, what are you doing here? The demons in those people did not want you there because, once again, You're God's vessel. Okay, you're here to do miraculous things. You're here to deliver karma. You're here to uh, observe. You're here to uh, deliver messages. You're here to cast out demons. Okay, and you're here to change the world with your energy. Okay, and so when you come around, a lot of demons will flee, or people will flee, right? They will seem like people are fleeing from you, some people, right? But it's the demons in those people that do not want to be cast out, okay? They don't want to mess around with you because on a spiritual level, they can see who you are. They can see that you're a warrior. They can see how strong and powerful you are, okay? And so, but some people, of course, will gravitate towards you, okay? And they will want to be your friend, and they will want to get to know you, right? Because they are seeking that light, and they are already getting closer to you, to theirs, right? So they know that by interacting with you, they're going to get lifted too. You're going to lift them up. You're going to lift them up by just simply speaking to them, right? Because as you guys know, the messages that the chosen ones deliver are not just regular messages. We're God's vessels, right? And so that means that a lot of words that are coming out of our mouth, they're not going to be just a whole bunch of nonsense, right? That means nothing. Chosen ones bring a lot of wisdom and deliver messages that are divinely channeled. Okay, and so they're going to be messages from God Himself, okay, spoken by the chosen one to a lot of people, okay, and so there's that, right? And so, yeah, so you're going to experience two things, right, chosen ones. You're gonna have people either fleeing from you, okay, or you're going to have, and especially people that are not ready to hear the truth or to change, right? To change their mindset, to change their life, to change their habits, poor habits, to change their perspective on things, okay, and to change their stagnant energies. They're gonna flee from you because they're not ready for this change, okay, and consciously they're probably not even realizing why they're fleeing, but subconsciously they know, okay. And once again, sometimes you will have very, very dark individuals who are going to stay. Okay, and the reason being is because they were sent by the devil, or they're the demon. They're the demon. Or they have signed a pact with the devil. Okay, to in order to attack you, in order to go after you, in order to put your light out, in order to steal your soul or to get you disconnected from your soul, okay. And so these people, they will stay, and they're very dark individuals, and those are the ones that will, it will seem like they're in your life to perhaps court you, right? They might start courting you, right? They might start trying to become your friend, right? If it's a female, if it's a male, they're probably going to try to court you and try to date you, right? And so um, once again, you will usually encounter two types of people, right? And uh, one type is the person that's close to their light, and they know you can bring them even closer, right? And then another one is very, very dark, right? And they have already sold their soul a long time ago, and they're going to come into your life, and they're going to try to once again steal your soul, okay, or to get you to disconnect from your soul. And so these are the types of individuals that you should be extremely cautious with, but at the same time, okay, with spiritual awakening, it's child's play, okay? It's child's play because they're blinded, right? They do not see the truth. They're operating in circles, right? They're stuck in this karmic loop. They're stuck in this unconscious look of doing things, of being, right? And so they're going to be extremely predictable as a result, okay, especially to you, right? And so when you're gonna encounter someone like that, uh, you're going to figure them out extremely fast, right? Figure out their habits, their ways of doing things, their behavior even, right? And so it's going to be, to you, it's going to be like child's play. You're gonna get bored very fast, right? And you're not gonna engage. You're not. They think they're gonna pull you into a game, right? They think that they're going to abuse you, take advantage of you, manipulate you. But to you, it's hilarious because you have awakened. You can see them for who they are, right? You can see the manipulations. You can see through them, and you're not gonna get into a relationship with them because you don't feel sorry for them. I mean, somewhere deep down, you might feel sorry for them, right? But um, once again, every individual has to want to change, and if they don't, it's there's nothing you can do about it, right? And so you're not no longer operating from that same mindset of wanting to save someone when they don't want to be saved, right? And so before, yeah, you would go into a relationship trying to do that, right? Maybe feeling sorry for them and trying to help them, trying to save them, when in fact you learn that they were like, they ended up drowning you basically, or almost drowning you, right, in their darkness. Okay, and so yeah, you're no longer, you're not, you cannot afford to go there, chosen ones, okay, because we have another mission. We have something else to focus on that's grander, that's much more important now, okay? And so God is also going to put you into position of where you're going to influence, and that's what I got. That's the message, the prophetic message that I got yesterday, okay, is that you're going to be placed into positions, okay? And that's because you have, as you guys know, you have a lot of influence, right? And once again, it's the way that you speak. When you're speaking to the soul, to the hearts of the people, okay? It's not about selfishness. It's not about gaining control or power. It is about spreading a very, very imperative message to the masses, or to an individual that has a lot of power, um, physically speaking, right, in this 3D matrix. And this individual, through your influence, is going to um, deliver, it's going to change, and then he or she is going to deliver that message to other influential people that are also, that have the capacity to change, okay, and to start doing things differently, okay? So that's what's gonna happen, okay? And that's why you're also such a threat, okay? It's because you guys might or might not have positions of power in the 3D. You might be teachers, you might be speakers, you might be life coaches, okay? But you have a lot of spiritual authority, and the reason being, once again, is because you're the right hand of God, okay? You're God's vessel, you're God's child, and you are pure, okay? And because of your pureness, you have the capacity to deliver his messages, okay? So people can hear it. People that need to hear it, people that want to hear it, people of influence, okay? And so this is especially the case if you're a life coach, if you're a teacher, if you are, because as a teacher, all kinds of different people will come your way, right? And these people might hold very, very powerful positions, okay? And so, yes, there's that. Anyways, that's the message that I wanted to give you guys. I don't even know what I'm gonna name this particular video, okay? But I hope you enjoyed this message, okay? Uh, don't get distracted at this time, okay? Don't get distracted. Stay on point, okay? Just understand that it's a spiritual warfare and it's a spiritual battle, and you know, a lot of people, will try to stop you, okay? People that are impure, people that have attachments, that have demonic entities in them, they're going to stop you. They're going to try to stop you, okay? But you really, at this time, you're extremely powerful. You cannot really be stopped, okay? Especially if you've had your spiritual awakening. So as you're shining so bright that you can see, you know, darkness or these dark individuals from a mile away, right? So it's incredibly difficult to stop you now, because you can see, and they cannot, they're in the dark, right? So like I said before, it's like dealing with children, right? Or it's like it's not fair, it's not a fair play. They think they're getting into a game with you, but they already lost, right? So you know, it is funny in a way, in a sense. Okay, so yeah, focus on your path, focus on your purpose, you know, and don't let anything stop you, and don't let anything get in your way, because uh, we're at a time that's extremely imperative. Okay, and we're here on a mission, and our mission, you know, your mission, right? So don't let anything stop you, okay, from completing it. Anyways, stay tuned for more videos, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.